all of you wonderful podcast listeners out there in podcast land, wherever you are. If you're driving a car, if you're working on a job site, if you are nursing a baby. I've been doing that. That's a new podcast time when you are feeding your baby, rocking him to sleep. Put your headphones on and listening to some bonfire side chat myself. This is Popcorn Dogs, your favorite podcast about Reggie Ledoux and
them Ledoux boys
and the Yellow King. My name is Brad.
My name is Tyler. Did you know what the original color for yellow Crayolas was?
No.
Carcosa yellow.
That's weird.
And they for some reason, I don't know, they changed it.
That's a weird one.
Yeah.
Carcosa yellow.
The more and titanium quiet?
What?
Yeah.
With an H?
With an H, yeah.
This is part of the Hair of the Dogcast Network. Check out all of the other amazing shows. And today we're talking about True Detective, Episode 6, Haunted Houses.
Something went down 2002. Your ex-husband's partner, Rustin Cole.
I knew Russ to be a good man, so I can't imagine what I can offer.
I'm the only one ever took up for you.
Nobody without me. There is no you.
The man with the scars made me watch what he did to Billy.
What's this all about now?
Dead women and children.
Your partner here, he braced Billy Lee Tuttle.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. If he was pissed off after the conversation we had, then I am on the Tuttle.
I really wanted to see you. I saw the pictures on your phone.
I cannot help but if some crazy bitch
I slept
sending me...
with someone. It was Rust.
I quit.
You serious?
Thought maybe we should talk.
Sure. I'll follow you.
This show is done picked up steam, and this freight train ain't stopping. This is such a good fucking episode. Like I said in the last episode.
Ooh, you're worked up.
I am. I love this episode because this is where we start to get the real chunk of 2002. And I really like what the show does because you figure the case is going to go the entire time and it's just going to be the run of the show. But the fact that they solve the case and then you have the passage of time and you get to see how it affects these men and their relationship and how crazy it all is. And it's just such a good character building chunk of time for the end of the episode. I love it.
This is an episode of fantastic character work for Rust and Marty.
Oh, it's so good.
We see them, I guess, in some ways trying to be people they're not or take things for granted. And we see them make more mistakes that will push their lives into places of where it's irreparable for a period of time. Marty is confronting the two men, or the two young boys almost. I mean, they're over 18, they're like 19 and 20. And, you know, I was at that point one time where I was 18 years old and I was dating a chick that was like a year younger than me. I'm like, this could be bad for me.
Yeah. Well, isn't there there's a Romeo and Juliet law, right? In a lot of states where...
I don't like the name of that. It's probably from the show.
Well,
that movie.
If you are in high school... Like if you're both seniors in high school and one turns 18 and the other one's still 17, but you've been dating since before then, there's like a...
Or if you're in Alabama, as long as they're 8.
They don't care.
Yep. Or if you're on the current administration, then anything goes.
Yeah, 100%.
Here's a medal. We made you a trophy. But Marty is confronting the two young men who were there with Audrey. It's... High school kids have sex. These two might have been, a year above that whole age. People have sex. Should she have been having a threesome?
Probably not.
Fuck it, man. People they were all consenting adults. Well, she's, a year younger or whatever, but it depends on what country you're in. Germany, they'd probably say 16, 17. I don't want to get in the weeds on this one. I'm just saying.
High school kids fuck.
The sex happens.
Yeah.
And everyone's uncomfortable about it. Everyone. They are. We are. Everyone doesn't like it. But he is...
Marty doesn't like it the most,
He
let's
is
say.
seething.
Yeah, he's very angry.
This is like... he's talking through his teeth. And they're in a cell. He walks in and he says that, she's 16. You can either go in for statutory rape charges,
You know what they do to boys like you on stat charges?
or say, oh, the door seems to be open. And he's like cracking his knuckles and he's like,
Putting on gloves.
yeah. And it's very clear that you two can walk out of the cell of your own volition. That way it looks like you might be making a break for it or something. If he had to, he might have a reason to explain what happened. But yeah, he's putting on gloves, and I probably would take the ass whooping.
I'd 100% take the ass whooping.
Yeah, I would hate it. And they're just like, dude, we're sorry. We didn't know like this. And he's like,
come on now. Get out here.
Come on.
And he beats the fuck out of these two
and
kids.
one comes out first, and then the other one is just like, I don't want to go out there. And yeah, he beats the shit out of them. A horrible situation all the way around. And I don't know, there's no good way out of that situation.
No, it's definitely on brand for Marty at this point. He is, he might be feeling like time's slipping through his fingers. He's he's angry a lot of the time. He's sober, which would piss me off.
It's got to be tough.
And he beats the fuck out of these guys because he's a cop, and cops pull strings for cops. Like, one lets him in. So yeah, I love this scene though, because he is so angry.
And I can understand, being a father in that situation, but he also has to understand Audrey was there. She chose for it to happen.
I think that makes him even angrier.
And that's, if anything, it's a failure to communicate as a parent and understand your daughter, and who knows?
Well, Marty doesn't understand women.
He doesn't,
first of all.
He doesn't understand himself.
He doesn't understand much.
He does, no. He has no grasp on anything, this poor guy. And Rust continues looking into missing children. This is 2002 Rust. Tuttle's school program gets mentioned again. And yeah, he's talking to someone whose boy went missing, and then the Tuttle program comes up, and the father just says, you should leave. He's like, yeah, I'm out of here. Yeah. But Tuttle's school programs keep getting mentioned. So Rust speaks with the Reverend from the traveling tent. Forget that actor's name from before, but this guy is
A little early to be hitting the bottle, huh, Father? Because he's like passed out drinking and smoking.
on the couch, just looking rough. He looks rough. And he's like, yeah, I gave up preaching a while ago. And what's this about? He's like, why'd you quit preaching, Father? Or Pastor, whatever he calls him. And he says, well, found a folder from not Tuttle, but like one of Tuttle's high-up people. A folder was in a book. He went to get a book, and the folder fell out with pictures of naked children. So then this pastor, he brings it to Tuttle. He's like, I found something. Like this, something's going on. This is bad. And Tuttle quickly fires him.
Yeah, after
he thinly veils, like, I might have been you.
Yeah, he threatens him with that first, and then he just has to fire him, and then he keeps his mouth shut.
And, it says something about what that preacher was doing. If, all right, you lost your ability to preach with this ministry, you're just going to give up. He's either that disenchanted by the whole situation, or he was maybe a grifter. Maybe a bit of both. I
think he was a little bit of a charlatan, and I think he is terrified of Tuttle. And I think he is a little disenchanted, Yeah. It's a sad story for him, because he does try to do the right thing, which is one of the first people in the show to try and do the right thing.
Yeah.
Especially anybody in Tuttle's orbit. So then we have 2012, and we're back to the interviews, and now we see that Maggie is getting interviewed.
Fox. I mean, you're right. Yes. Please go on.
Maggie's getting interviewed. So immediately you're like, what's she got to do with this?
And they're like, oh, cop wife, this and that. How you, and I love what she does to him.
Shut the fuck up and ask me what you want to ask me. Like, she is cutting through the bullshit. She's had to deal with Rust and Marty for several years. She is so over police officers.
They're trying to like butter her up and be nice and beat around the bush. They're trying to be, make it not feel so much like please tell us stuff.
Yeah, and how many times did Marty use the same tactic to her when they were married? Probably. She's been through this before, not in an official deposition, but she knows police officers. She's over this. Just ask what you want. They end up asking about Rust, and she says she only ever knew Rust as a good man, which is not inherently a lie.
I do appreciate that they're trying, like, these two cops, Papado and Papadumia, whatever their names are, they're trying to like get them like, Russ, a little weird, huh? And both Maggie and Marty, despite the fact that their whole shit blows up, they're like, Russ is good dude. He wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
And that's like bro code. It's just like, nah. Fuck him. Hate that fucker. He wouldn't. He's good.
Yeah. I think Rust also just has that pull on people too, where like, yeah, he annoys the fuck out of me, but like, it's Rust.
Yeah. Everyone fucking hates that guy.
Doesn't mean he's a bad guy. He's just fucking weird.
If I had to sit next to someone on a plane, I'd probably rather sit by Marty than Rust.
Yeah, at least Marty's got like funny stories.
He'd talk.
Rust would have me walking out of that plane like questioning life.
Like, hey, Dad.
Is it all really just a flat circle?
I don't know what's going on anymore.
Then we are in 2002 now, and we see Marty. He's doing some shopping. He's holding bags of tampons and pads, I believe.
Yeah, it's called being a dad
and living with 3 women.
Yeah.
So he.
Although, commendations to you, sir. I don't feel comfortable buying deodorant for myself. There's so many options, let alone trying to go buy pads for women.
Oh, they probably wrote it down.
They better be pictures, okay?
He looks at bars longingly. He sees this bar, and he's just like, and then he looks at the tampons, and he's just like, man.
Have you seen Raising Arizona?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Nicolas Cage just driving by convenience stores that weren't on the way home. Like, I want to go in there.
Time's slipping through his fingers here, and it's landing directly on tampons in the bags. So then he's like, you know what? Fuck it. And he goes into one of the bars, and he goes to a phone store first, where he runs into Beth.
Yes.
From the Bunny Ranch.
The down payment.
Yes, the down payment girl. She is enamored with the hero that did save her, or tried to at least.
But she also saw him in the paper.
Yep.
And
knows he's a big deal. I mean, he's a hero.
He is a hero. This dude he saved people.
So he's getting help from the phone with her, goes to the bar. That's when she follows him there, and an affair is going to start happening because Marty just can't stop.
And it's a real shame. He's like, all right, I'll go to the bar for a beer. That sounds nice. Fuck, I had an affair.
How did you get there so quickly?
That dude's like, he should be a speedrunner. Like, he would break the Mario World record if he tried.
Hey, I fucked up my life once. Want to see me do it again?
I can do it real fast.
I can do it even faster this time. I learned from my previous mistakes.
Oh, man. So we're going to learn a little bit about Marshall and Medea. Rust goes to do another interrogation. This woman, she looks miserable. She's not doing well. She's had 3 infants die from SIDS, sudden infant death syndrome. Apparently, it's where the kid just stops breathing.
Yeah.
And 1 time is a tragedy. 2 times, you've fooled me twice. 3 times, okay. Something's a little fucky about this. So he does his work, and he gets her to confess. And he does so in a way that makes her seem like it's okay, like it's going to be fine. And he gets her to confess that she killed all of them. She writes out a fucking letter about it. And Rust, as soon as he gets everything he needs, the newspapers, they're going to be tough on you. And prison is very, very hard on people who hurt kids. If If you get the opportunity, you should kill yourself.
Honestly, he's just being honest.
And honestly, he's really right. Like, you should.
Newspapers are going to be tough. Prison's going to be tough. The rest of your life is going to be very tough.
Fuck the newspapers. I don't care about that. But going to prison, that's hard. But also, I don't want to ever say someone's beyond redemption. Her life is, but in the current system and her crimes, which are inhuman, yeah, she should kill herself.
There's not a lot of rehab that she's going to be getting from 2002 Louisiana State Penitentiary, especially being a 3-time child murderer.
Ugh.
She might just get murdered. She might not even have to do the legwork herself.
Yeah. Yep. Intense scene.
Yeah, and Marty too, or Russ at this point too. There's like a change that happens it's happening slowly, where like that feeling of Carcosa and Yellow King still being out there is gnawing at him, to where he starts to, like, without his girlfriend, he starts to slip back into like that. It's almost like Russ 2.0 from the 90s. Like, his jadedness towards life is at an all-time high.
And I don't know if it's because Marty has started the affair again that Russ gets fucking real snippy with him, because immediately the aggression kind of picks up again.
Yeah, and Russ is going to be able to pick up on the fact that Marty's having an affair.
Well, and he knows. And the fact that he knows that Marty's just going to go off to have an affair and not be with his family, he's like, fuck you. He throws the paperwork on his desk and says, you type it up. Because, I don't know, he knows Marty isn't going to go home. Marty's going to go fuck around and hurt good people. So he's like, fuck you. You type it up. And he gives him shit, saying he'll tie his shoes for him too if he wants. At this point, Marty must be like,
What the fuck's with you, man?
what's fucking going on here? And I speculate, this is because of the new affair. But this, I mean, it's blowing up. He's like, without me, there is no you. They have a fucking argument about this. And tension is ratcheting.
Yeah, I do the police work. I get the confessions. You type it up. You look good. There is no Marty without Russ.
That's our job. That's what we do.
Yeah, that is the dichotomy of their relationship, it sounds like, from carrying the kids out of the woods to now. Because they've probably caught some bad cases in between there every now and again, but I don't think they ever got in anything like Dora Lang again. So
Yeah. Just
Marty might have got a little comfortable.
Yeah. Police work.
Yeah. Oh, tough scene. They're starting to fight again. Russ goes off to see the girl that they saved from the woods, the girl that was in the back of the van at the crack mansion.
Brutal.
She is suffering from regressive catatonia, where she is catatonic. She doesn't speak and doesn't really move. She is a shell of a person. He asks her if there's any other men that hurt her, like maybe a guy with like scars on his face. And she begins to come to and says,
she looks at him.
Yeah, and it's haunting because she's like the giant man with scars made her watch what they did to Billy, and says he was the worst one. And now we get the spaghetti monster in the woods, the talk of the giant, the Yellow King. Like, what the fuck? This guy's still out there. He's got to be.
He knows there's a third member. He doesn't know who it is, but someone's still out there.
And he's getting closer, slowly but surely.
And she starts freaking out and screaming, and Russ gets walked out.
So then back at the station, we have a very unhappy major. The major is played by a new guy now, 2012.
Yes.
2002.
Quesada's golfing.
Yeah. Russ is confronted by Major Salter about digging up old cases and trying to make missing persons into murders, which is a little bit of a trope in a lot of different cop shows, turning black to red rather than red to black.
We're in the middle of a rewatch for me, first time for Carly of The Wire.
Oh yeah,
so good. Every time McNulty gets a missing person to a murder, he's so pumped. I'm like, that's my guy right there. And it's so shitty that it is a numbers game. Oh, we had fewer murders this year. It's like, did you? Or are you just missing person? I don't know. It's a numbers game for something that shouldn't be. But it's all fucking politics.
Russ says that he thinks this might be a cover-up. He starts kind of like lashing out about what he believes. He thinks that it's a cover-up. He wants to find the killer of women and children.
That's a fucking noble goal.
Yeah. Somebody's out there fucking murdering women and children, and I want to find them, and I think fucking Tuttle's involved.
Yeah.
And he thinks the school program's involved. Like, he's throwing, kind of pushing all his chips on the table here, because this fight gets heated pretty fucking quick.
And he has to push his chips on because he gets backed into a corner about this, and unfortunately, he has one person sticking up for him, and he's shitting all over him lately.
Yeah, and Marty's not going to stand up for him after their last conversation. So Marty doesn't stand up for him.
Take a sip of his coffee. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah, and where the fuck were you? Like, you look like you shit too, because he's probably been out having an affair again. Major Salter tells him to stop immediately, or you're going to be fucking suspended. You're officially on notice, motherfucker.
And Russ and Marty just
Flip each other off as they walk out.
that's their like short term for like, all right, see ya. I see you.
Fuck you.
I love it. Same thing I do when I see like buddies I haven't seen in a long time and flick them off from a distance.
That's how me and my brother say hi.
It's love.
Yeah.
In 2012, it is also revealed that 2 weeks before this interview, Tuttle mysteriously overdosed. He had 2 weeks before Tuttle mysteriously overdosed, he had 2 different homes broken into. Marty, at this point of the interview, is like, I've had enough. You guys, this is only about you throwing shade at Rust and trying to get me to say things. I'm out. Don't call me again. And come, hey, get back here. And he's no, fuck you. He's done. Back in 2002, Maggie notices Marty has done his own laundry before coming home unannounced. Because you're not fucking clever, you dumbass. Like, of course, like, people notice everything all the time. People you were intimate with, people that, like, you know, on a daily basis. My parents must have known I was stoned every time I came home with Axe body spray all over me. Of course they did.
My mom saw that I had 9 different eyedroppers on my dresser at any given point. She's like, he's got red eyes.
Must have a lot of red eyes. My dad's like, my dad had a thing of Windsor in the garage. And I would always take Windsor, put a little water in there. He won't know. And then I made a joke like 8 years later, like, you know, about that Windsor in the garage? He's like, I was taking it. He's like, I know. I never bought another one. You were just drinking water by the end of it. Like, fuck.
It's good, man.
People know.
Yeah.
People know.
And it's like, it's such a big telling thing, too, because how often do you think Marty does laundry?
Never.
I bet you he never does laundry.
Never does laundry. And all of a sudden, he does his own laundry. Comes home, and he does it, and he comes home early. He's in the shower. She looks at his phone and immediately sees text messages from a person with the name B.
Pizza Hut. Starbucks.
That Pizza would be suspicious too.
H&R Block.
Honestly, Pizza Hut would text me, but
Everybody texts me now.
but you I don't know, fucking Quesada.
Yeah. Detective Beth.
Yes. Boring text information. But yeah, she sees pictures of Beth, and so at this point, Maggie doesn't call him on it. She goes out in a red dress and attempts to meet a stranger at a bar. We don't see the interaction unfold, but yes, Maggie in a red dress at a bar, she will do fine.
Yeah, she's going to do just fine.
She will do fine.
She's wearing her wedding ring still in this scene, too. And when she starts talking to the guy's like, can I buy you a drink? She's like, yeah. And as soon as she says that, she takes her hand and covers her left hand, I noticed in this latest rewatch, which is just such good blocking and it's good acting. It's a nice little detail.
It's a thing, too, where wearing the wedding ring actually almost encourages affairs because then it's from Eyes Wide Shut. Like, it makes deception a necessity for both parties. I don't know. If you're looking for, like, that tryst one-night stand thing, if she were to have it on, it takes pressure away from the other partner. But 2012 Maggie says there were 7 more years after 1995. She says some of them were good. He was sober and then found religion. Didn't love that. I love that. She says she preferred him with a sense of humor. But Marty speaks to Beth and tries to turn her away. That we can't do this. I'm done. And then she's wearing lingerie when she's on the phone, looking in the mirror, and she says she wants him to fuck her in the ass.
And
Marty like, he's like,
say what now?
He just starts sobbing.
He is a weak man.
Marty is a weak man. That's like if you're trying to leave the bar and the bartender's like, next round's on me. Or someone's like, hey, shots. And then My Chemical Romance comes on. You're like, I can't leave now. It's impossible, literally.
Dude, it is insane that you said that because that's happened to me multiple times in the last few months.
Dude, if I wanted to manipulate you, it'd be so easy.
It's very easy.
I could get you blackout drunk tonight. I know you have things to do, but I'm like, I have some My Chemical Romance like concert videos I want to show you. Just quick. You want to have another beer? You're done.
Fucking so it happens.
10 hours later.
I'm asleep on the couch. I get an Uber. It's all good.
Yeah, Marty's just fucking got his butthole in your face. That's our cat, not from the show. Sorry.
All right. Then we got Reverend Tuttle. Russ is going to go speak with him at his campus, which is paid for by tax dollars.
Also,
that they don't pay.
Don't fucking do anything. You're going to be suspended. Russ is like, I'm going to go fucking talk to Billy Lee Tuttle.
In the flesh.
In the flesh.
At his church facility campus. It's a campus of sorts.
That's one of my favorite character tropes. The police officer doing blatantly what they know will get them in trouble because it's good police work.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just refreshing to watch. McNulty.
Yeah. The fuck did I do?
He asks about the Wellspring program. He says that sadly many of the files were lost in a flood. Well, that's what Tuttle says because unfortunately during Katrina, we lost some of the files in a flood.
This man's chin enters a room about a year before he gets there.
Crimson Chin. That's what we call him.
Dude, that dude is just packing a chin.
He's look-smaxing.
Oh, man.
Which apparently is a thing.
He looks like that meme of the guy, or he looks like that the fake Squidward with just like the massive chin.
Oh, Chadward?
Yes,
that's what I call him.
This dude is Chadward.
Russ then asks about a former deacon, Austin Farrer. Tuttle says he was embezzling money and that there was the morals officer at the seminary that the drunk minister was speaking of before with the pictures. Just, again, trying to brush it under the rug real quick. Apparently, unfortunately, that man Epstein himself.
I think he fell down the bottle and unfortunately I heard he killed himself.
How convenient.
Russ is like, well, fuck you, man. Fuck this. Fuck. I don't trust you.
Russ says that he asks because he's looking into missing women and children and that he really can't say anymore because it's an ongoing investigation. And Tuttle's like, Joffrey, come in here. Come in here.
Sir.
Show him our best records. Escort Mr. Russ to the file room. And Russ is like, that's good. I'll come back because Russ was never there for the fucking files. He was just there to get a read on Tuttle.
He also knows there's nothing in the files. If someone is volunteering the files, he's like,
Dang.
you already said that they're missing. I'm not going down there.
Why'd you retract the word don't? Like a whole bunch.
Yeah. And he knows too, because he's mentioned before, he's like, I could be in a room and know whether someone or not did something within the first minute. He's looking at Tuttle. He's just like, he knows.
Yeah, you got a cloak somewhere in your closet with like an owl mask. You smell a bonfire and
not
jelly.
the fun furry kind, dude. You're like a bad furry.
Yeah.
You're the evil furries.
You partied with the Clintons, didn't you? Because this is like 90. Yeah, so was Clinton in office?
All those monsters.
This was Bush because it was after 9/11.
Yeah, yep. But Major Salter is fucking livid with Rust. I tell you not to do something, and you go to the Reverend.
You cheated on me when I specifically asked you not to.
I said, don't do this, and you just did it the next day. And Marty's looking like shit because he's out there having anal and having an affair and being a monster. He's fallen off the wagon, and Rust is suspended 1 month without pay. And at this point, Marty does say, whoa, he's cool. And he also, he's like, no, fuck him. 30 hours of mandated counseling. And so Rust will take this month to get blackout drunk and think about the case in his like home. the whole time.
This is how I always view 2012 Rust starts specifically at this moment. The time removed from the police station, the bender that he spends in his apartment, the fact that he peppers the files around his walls and in a circle on his floor. He's no longer with the girl that he was dating. This is him he's evolving into his final form, which is 2012 Rust.
It's a dangerous Charizard.
It is. It's a drunk Charizard.
And so Rust is in the middle of it, where he is just probably almost through an entire bottle of whiskey. And he just fucking got like flashlights and shit just showing up at like shooting stuff around the pictures, just trying to like, that's how he thinks. I don't know. To me, I wouldn't think that way, but all of a sudden Maggie's at the door. She's distraught and Marty's cheating again. She's kind of starts opening that conversation and then she seduces him. And while at first she's like, what the fuck are you doing in here? I'm on month leave. But then, I mean, I think that they both have thought about this too, because Russ can see her and know she's a woman who deserves respect and good things and love. Marty and their whole situation has made things super convoluted, but I have a feeling Russ has thought about her as like, she's a beautiful woman. It's on. Very intense, very quick. And it's a tough scene.
It's not romantic. It's not sexy.
This magic moment is not playing.
No.
This is aggressive thrash
There's
metal.
new metal playing in the background here.
It's Limp Bizkit.
Chocolate Starfish.
And for a while you think you want that song and the song's over, you're like, I kind of hated that song. Why did I listen to that song?
Yeah.
And post-nut clarity is like, oh, he says, why are you here? Why the fuck are you here? And then she immediately starts like retreating. I'm sorry. It had to be you. It had to be you.
This will hurt him.
This will hurt him. And this is easily the thing that I'm find most upsetting about Maggie's character. I understand she shouldn't have been forced into that corner to do this, but to destroy someone else's relationship, to destroy Rust and Marty at the same time, it is collateral damage that I think it was the easy way out for her rather than the hard way. Really upsets me, but everyone sins.
And her hatred for Marty at this point is, I think, blinding.
It's legendary.
Yes, she is. I think she would have dropped another nuclear warhead if she knew it would have hurt Marty a little bit.
Yeah.
She is past the point where she gives a fuck about anything anymore. She is only in the game now to hurt Marty. And this is the best way to do it.
She couldn't be intimate with someone she wasn't comfortable with.
Yeah. And
which is really fucking mean to fucking Rust.
Yeah. She's always admired him, I feel like, too, for his honesty and
he shows up in a white tank top and mows her lawn.
Have you seen how vascular his arms are? Apparently that's a big deal.
He asks about the kids.
It's more than Marty does.
Marty's never done either of those things. He's only cheated on her, but and then they cut to 2012 Maggie. I have no idea why they might have been fighting.
Really?
False detective.
Maggie confesses to Marty that she knows about Beth. And
she's sitting at the table.
One glass of wine.
Yes.
And Marty's like, what's going on?
It's like Always Sunny in Philadelphia when Charlie's sitting up late at night before Matt comes home and he's sitting with just the one light.
Yeah.
But he's too drunk and he forgets why he's confronting him.
So she confronts Marty about Beth, to which he immediately goes into cover-up mode and like he's trying to figure a way out of it. But then she hits him with the left hook that he doesn't see coming. And she says that she fucked Rust. And he is immediately livid. But then it gets even worse because she says, I haven't been fucked like that since before the girls, which is not only did you fuck his buddy, his partner, one of his friends, but then you insulted him and in an area where it would really hurt Marty.
He deserves it.
He does.
Yep.
But she knew that line would cut deep too.
And his dick is huge.
He immediately starts to like strangle her, but he relents and he kind of backs off.
Well,
she's like, fucking do it.
She doesn't care.
Do it, pussy. He doesn't. Calls him a coward. She just boom, boom, boom. Like right. She hit him with the jab, the left, and the uppercut all in one fell swoop.
Marty deserves this. Maggie deserves this. Rust does not deserve any of this.
Yeah.
Dude, she ambushed a blackout drunk weirdo. And he hasn't had sex in a long time.
Yeah. And some people would say that she assaulted him.
That would be assault if the tables were turned.
That absolutely would be.
Yes.
Marty is in a bad way at work because he just found out that Russ slept with his wife. And Russ is apparently outside to get some files.
Yeah, they say,
Marty
they say, hey, why's your partner's here? Doesn't he not know he can't be
suspended?
Here? Yeah.
Apparently he's just there to get files. Marty takes his gun off, his badge, his rings, rolls his fucking sleeves up. He's getting after it. Marty takes off down the stairs immediately. Big fist fight.
Fuck yeah.
Runs at him and just tackles Russ to the ground.
Dude, they go at it hard.
Yeah, they are not pulling any punches.
And this is the kind of thing that these two actors who would consider themselves brothers and like they're like best friends, homies. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're both like, all right,
let's make this look good. They get into a big ass fight, and now the culmination of that whatever happened in 02. That line that has been following us for the entire series, that little bit of what the fuck happened, we now know. We are witnessing it, and it is the crescendo that I have been waiting for.
Dude, I love it. One of the first things that Russ does is pick Marty and throw him into the back of his truck.
Busting the taillight.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. Major Salter comes, like, they finally split up. Like, what the fuck? You guys just let him get after you inside. Back to work. And he's just immediately goes into dad mode.
And it's one of those things like, and you guys all let it happen. And only the cops are like, fuck yeah, that was dope.
Either one of you want to press charges? No, it's a personal matter. And they both look beat to hell. Like, they're bleeding pretty good. They're all bruised and banged up. Russ then is like, fuck it, I quit.
Yep.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, he's lost the only guy that stood up for him. He knows there's no redeeming that. He knows that Salter's not going to get off his ass about the Tuttle case. It's
not worth it.
Yeah, it's the only move he's got.
Yeah.
And he leaves by just looking at Marty and saying, nice hook, Marty. And then he's gone.
Which is that's a hard one to hear too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You hit like a bitch. Nice hook, Marty. Brutal. So now it's 2012, and Marty is driving away from the interview, and Rust is behind him on the interstate of the highway, flashing his fucking lights. Pull over. And he pulls over, and this is the first time we see 2012 Rust talk with 2012 Marty, which is very exciting.
Yes, this is what I've been waiting for the whole series.
And Marty's kind of sitting there in the car, and Rust walks up, and hey, Marty, Rust, you changed your hair. Fucking guys.
It's just like attempting to have small talk after the last time we saw each other. We got into a brutal fist fight.
You good? So Russ says, I'd like to talk to you. Gonna buy you a beer? And Marty's like, yep. And then Rust walks away. He walks right back. Actually, you should buy me a beer. I'm like, fucking Rust, just let it be. It's fucking $3. It's not a big deal. As he's walking away, Marty reveals he had a gun ready, and he puts the gun away. I do like the next shot that they cut to. It's the broken taillight from the fight. Rust. He hasn't changed it in 10 years. He's driving around with that broken taillight for 10 years. That it shows that their relationship is that fragile, and in some ways things haven't changed. And knowing that at this point we're now moving forward, we're in 2012, like 1995's back, 2002 is behind us. It's all like what's happening now is very exciting feeling.
Yes, and the pacing of this show is so fucking good because we essentially get the first 5 episodes are the bulk of the 95 door lane case, and that's enthralling. And then you have the 2 episodes that's like the O2 bit, and then 2 episodes to wrap it up. The pacing of it is so good.
Superb.
Because
I didn't know that. Well, when you didn't know that it was gonna just be the modern stuff at the beginning, it's like, oh, I thought we we're learning about it, but then like, oh, more is coming. There's so much thrust.
This show has so much momentum at this point with everything that you've learned, and now we've hit pretty much all of the big moments that they've foreshadowed moving up to this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember first time seeing this episode, the fight, my jaw just dropped. Especially when Maggie seduces Rust. I was like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
This is the worst possible case scenario.
This is a brutal episode. Yeah, I think it's kind of this episode. They're both maybe trying to not be honest with themselves. Marty never wanted to be sober. Marty never wanted to find religion. Marty's problem was he was never able to actually relate to the people in his life and acknowledge them as, young women, his wife as a woman. If he would have been able to start dealing with his own problems with his family life, he wouldn't have that feeling like, affair. The fuck, dude. People can go to bars and not have affairs. A lot of people do it.
I've done it a lot.
Yeah.
Honestly, I have 100% success rate of not having an affair.
Who goes to a fucking dive bar in a strip mall at like 4 p.m. and runs into an affair? Marty. And that's because he's susceptible to it. And this also, Rust was getting frustrated, and he was going to get in trouble either way because he is starting shit in cases and situations that are settled in many people's eyes. So this is going to sort of like come to a boil in some ways, but you don't expect Maggie to come in with a flying elbow drop from the fucking top of the steel cage. And she does it very hard. And they both, Russ and Marty are both at the end of this episode defeated former shells of the people they were. And they're both walking into 10 years of the worst 10 years of their lives.
Yeah, it is. You knew the Maggie thing was going to end at some point. I never thought Marty and Maggie were going to live happily ever after. Marty's incapable of that.
He's a dumbass.
The way they do it in the show, though, caught me really off guard. It's very visceral. It's super intense, and you know the stakes of it when it happens. So to see how this episode leaves everything with their blowout, and then, like you said, changed your hair.
Rust.
Actually, you buy me a beer.
You changed your hair too.
I'm just like, I remember I couldn't wait a week for the next episode to come out because I wanted this next conversation. The first time they actually sit down and talk in 10 years is probably what I was pining over the most for the series.
You didn't realize that at this point, you're like, I've been waiting 6 episodes for this. You didn't even realize it, but like, you thought it was building up to the end of the case with the shootout at Crack Mansion. But no, I want to see these 2 characters now after all of this. But I don't know what's going to happen now.
It is such a well-done show. The Nick Pizzolatto's ability to write believable characters is incredible.
Yeah. Masterful. And that'll be the end of the episode today. Up next, just boring episodes. Nothing exciting happens. Trust me. But if you want access to those episodes early, if this is on the main feed, check out patreon.com/hairofthedogcast. You'll get, months and months worth of bonus episodes of Popcorn Dogs and True Detective episodes, as well as other episodes of our other podcasts. So patreon.com/Hair of the Dogcast. Special thanks to executive producers Phil Wright, Brian Ward, Ryan Christie, Nick, Kipper, Jordan Hoff, Phil Just Red Bear Phil, thanks Tyler, Justin Melly, Just Sonic, Spetsnaz, Ejot, Tony Pepperoni, BG, Andy Bongwater, and Alexander, typewriter, type 1, error, thanks Tyler. We appreciate your support. We'll be back next time to talk about episode 7 of True Detective.
Avoid strip mall bars at 4 p.m. if you're a married man. They're dangerous playgrounds.
Just a quick one. Bye.
Bye now.